The fleshly body of God has been recovered. The anima and the animus have all been obtained. All that is left for us to do is change into the animus and become one with the mother persona.
That is incorrect.
What? What do you mean, Krelian? What did you just say? What are you doing? Krelian, have you gone totally insane? What are you doing to the memory banks? Do not touch them. We cannot survive without them.
You were the only ones who could have activated the key. But now that it has been activated, I no longer need you. I'm having you all erased.
How dare you!
The only obstacle that kept me from my goals was Cain. He was the one person who had total control of the people and thus was my greatest nemesis. But the only person who could terminate Cain was Cain himself. That's why I created a copy of Cain. Ramsus acted exactly as I predicted, killing Cain. Now there is no one who can stop me, and I'm not interested in your power or authority. Did you really think you were acting on your own free will? You are all just parts of the system. Created only as weapons of invasion and oppression, you are just terminal interface weapons.
We can become God, and you're...
God? Who said you'd be God? What impertinence. We are humans. We were created to be terminal interfaces of God. It is the same for you, who were once humans. Man cannot become God. We can only entrust ourselves to God.
Ridiculous. Going against the mother.
I've not gone against her. This is the will of the other mother.
You think you can eliminate us and still revive God?
It can be done. Your genes were scattered in order to keep the world alive after the fall and days of destruction. Those genes live on today within the humans. The anima vessels, and the recipients of their alignment, the animus, and also the persona. By combining these with my nanomachines, humans will become living beings very much the equivalent of you. Actually, they may far surpass you in becoming worthy terminal interfaces for God. So you are no longer of any use to me. Deuce, the physical manifestation of God, only wants results. The means are insignificant to him, so this is my arc plan, my Project Noah.
Krellian.
May all your worries cease. Rest in peace, ancestors of mortal man. Now, it is just you and I, Sophia. I was powerless. All I could do was stand by and watch as they took Ellie away from me. I am powerless.
What are you doing there? Oh, it's you. I wasn't able to beat Groff. I didn't stand a chance against him. It was obvious from the start. It was impossible to try to defeat a monster machine like that to begin with. And Ellie, why was she so damn foolish? I implicitly told her not to come. I told her to run away. She had to have known it was a trap. Yes, you won't be able to defeat him like that. As long as you continue fighting with that kind of an attitude, that is. The reason you lost and that young lady was taken was because of your pride. Weren't you depending far too much on the power of your machine? Not to mention that new id power you're now able to control. What is Grof's source of power? His machine? His technique? His experience? I do not think so. It is his feelings. His heart, his feelings, are dominated by his resentment and his hatred of this world. That hatred is his source of power. Your feelings weren't focused enough to fight off Grof. That is why you could not win. Your feelings must be in the right place. That is strength. I'm not surprised you lost, seeing as you do not understand the true meaning of strength. Wiseman. That young lady. The only thing in her heart was her desire to save you all. She set aside her fear and piloted that machine. It was because she had such strong feelings that you are all still alive. That is what I think. Of course you have been defeated. However, that doesn't mean it's over. How do you plan on responding to her feelings? It is now your turn to save her, is it not? Well, what are you going to do, Faye? I'm going to...
In order to save Ellie, we began to search desperately for her whereabouts. And 2 weeks later, we found her. That's my favorite. Good job. Using the data obtained from Raziel and his own nanomachine technology, Krelian had begun the construction of God's Ark, Merkava. Its completion was imminent. To prevent its activation and to rescue Ellie, we headed for Merkava.
You again? Are you girls thinking of going in there too?
Don't get any wrong ideas there. We are here to help our commander. Miang and Krelian have been manipulating his emotions for the sole purpose of eliminating the Emperor. We simply want to free the commander from those bonds so that he may be saved. It's neither for the sake of the world, nor for the sake of your girlfriend, Elheim. We have no intentions of fighting on the same side as you.
Fine. You have your own battles to fight, and we have ours. Let's leave it at that. But if things get out of hand, you head back. We'll handle it.
We'll make you eat those words. You wait and see. We entered inside of Merkava, and while fighting back units of weapons that self-regenerated through the use of nanomachines, that would have been fun, we headed for the central core, and then, once again, Ramsus appeared before us. If you need anything, there is a shop over here. I went through there. And what I bought was Ether R +3, and that should really help us with the next boss. Says bosses, 2 bosses in a row, and we do not get to refuel. But don't worry about saving your fuel. We'll get to that in a minute.
I've been waiting for you, Faye! Ramsus! Faye, if only you hadn't been born. We're going to settle this now. Stop it, Ramsus! What reason is there to continue fighting me? Who are you fighting for? Why do you always have a bone to pick with me? Tell me why! It is all because of you! If only you hadn't come in and destroyed my prospects in life. My life was given to me within a nanoreactor in Krelian's laboratory, to be born as the superior being above all humans. But then...
He remembers this despite being just a fetus. This time your body is young.
The previous one got too old.
And the name?
Karen, but individual names have no meaning to me.
So, what brings you here?
Is that thing inside the nanoreactor there the one?
Huh? Oh, recognition code 0808191 Ramsus.
So, his code name's Ramses, but his real name is Ramsus. The Emperor's been told it's a prototype for an artificial contact.
What's its status?
It has entered the so-called first growth stage. From now until the binding, its growth will be several times faster than that of an ordinary human. Ramsus has Jack's disease, but its psychological development will be a little difficult to control. It is a replica, so that is to be expected.
It is moving. Can it hear us?
Yes, it already has a will of its own.
Then I have a better way. Let us dispose of it. We do not need this. We have my child. My child will be 4 this year.
Your having a child is significant?
Yes. I checked it out. There is no mistake. It's a contact.
What's its name?
My child's name is Faye. So, you understand what this means?
A corresponding antitype is...
Yes. Probably already born somewhere. The final one.
Then this thing is worthless.
Yes, totally useless. Chase after it, boy. A love that's unattainable for you, no matter how hard you try to pursue it.
Until then. Because of your existence, I was discarded. I was destined to be the representative of God, having the might of the Emperor. I was destined to be the ultimate existence, having the power to exercise absolute control over all. But I lost it all because of you. My mother? How do you know her? Ramsus?
Commander, please stop this! Commander, if what you say is true, then that is even more of a reason not to fight. You were just used by Krelian and...
Silence! You, even you, dare to censor me? I saved you from nearly becoming a test subject and now you turn on me?
You're mistaken. We are only thinking of your best interests.
Silence! And ultimately, only I can help myself. I am the only one that can correct this.
Ramsus is like a Yu-Gi-Oh villain.
This is the end for you. On guard! 'Cause here I come, Faye.
I keep thinking like, hey, he reminds me of something. He's a Yu-Gi-Oh villain. Uh-oh.
Total sentence imposed is 10. Ah, I missed using Saveson. Happy to have you back, big guy. Charge! Charge full. Fuel 10 times.
Well, shit. I don't have enough fuel to heal myself now. Let's hope this can kill him. Oh, okay. It killed him right away. He just rolled off the screen.
What's this?
I think Ramsus is like a very tragic villain, but he's also very funny.
What is this place? This is where Ka was born, and where his hatred of you was forged. Who's there? What is this? That's Ellie! Ellie!
Don't worry, me and my 2 children have come to save you. I would have liked to have been able to commend you for making it here. But your efforts were all in vain. The resurrection of Deuce is imminent. Sacrificing this girl will bring about the awakening of God.
What are you talking about? Why does Ellie have to be sacrificed?
There's no need for you to know. For all of you, it will all end here. What? That's Xenogears. How is she inside? She was literally just standing there.
Adieu, boys.
Okay, this is a problem. Uh-oh. But charge. Okay, the thing that's gonna happen is it actually doesn't attack us until we attack it. As long as we have Ether R +3, it won't do any damage to us with its Ether attack either. So phew. I was like, okay, if that even does one thing. Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna charge for like the next 20 minutes. I'll see you after I'm done. And I'm gonna heal too. Okay, let's try this now. I do not want to attack with Esmeralda or Maria until I attack all 3 times with System ID. Because once I start attacking her, her defense and her ether attack is going to go up. So not only is she going to be able to start doing damage to us, but she's going to take less damage as well. I don't understand why they didn't heal us. Because, like, the only way to beat her is to do that thing I just did. I mean, I'm sure there's some other way, like, bring Bart and Billy into the battle, and then you can use blah 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 to beat her. But no, I'm doing this my way. Technically, it's best to just use Kishin the entire time, but I want to add some variety. Now it does damage to us. And her Aether attack got even stronger.
My, aren't we powerful?
And that was a rare drop that we got from equipping the trader card.
Well then, let's start over from the beginning again. You think you can beat me this time?
What the? I thought I defeated you! Unless you can decompose her atomic structure, you don't stand much of a chance. Normal attacks are futile against one who has the ability to regenerate. Using nanomachines,